Guys, Kenwood Sports, man. I'm back with another one. Back with another video for y'all, man. I'm about to talk about this NFL MVP race as far as it goes right now at this moment. Week 17 is in the books, okay? We had a wild week 17, a whole bunch of blowouts, a few upsets here and there. How about the New York Giants scoring 45 points? They hadn't scored 30 points the whole year. That was just a crazy one. Indianapolis Colts, they had to sit out Anthony Richardson and play Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco, he had been on the bench too long. It take a while for Joe Flacco to warm up. We all know Joe Flacco been in the league for a long time. They couldn't catch up with Drew Lock. Drew Lock threw for 4 touchdowns. That was crazy. But given that he got Malik Neighbors, the type of talent Malik Neighbors is, we know he off the charts with it, okay? But before I get into this MVP conversation, you already know I got the best sports channel on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment, guys. Let me know what you think about this conversation. Let me know what you think about this topic, okay? Also, if you're watching this video, like this video, okay? Like this video, guys. But as far as the MVP go, man, I believe the only 2 guys that's in this race right now, well, the top 2 guys in this race right now, in my opinion, is Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen, okay? And I'm giving Lamar Jackson the edge on him. It ain't a slight edge. He's above Josh Allen. I love Josh Allen. Every time he's on TV, I'm watching him because I know it's going to be some action, okay? But if you look at the numbers, I know Lamar has more losses than Josh Allen, okay? 11-5, 12-3, or 13-3. I'm sorry, 13-3 for Josh Allen, and 11-5 for Lamar Jackson. A lot of those losses came on the backs of the defense. I watch the Ravens almost every week. The defense and Justin Tucker. Justin Tucker missed multiple kicks and multiple extra points this year, and that doomed the Ravens from getting from having a better record. I'm gonna just put it like that. From having a better record. I ain't gonna say the number 1 seed because the Kansas City Chiefs lost 1 game this year and they beat the Ravens. Okay, so I don't think they had a chance at getting that number 1 seed, but they had a chance to at least be the number 2 seed, which Josh Allen locked up this week with the win at 13-3. Okay, so the Buffalo Bills are sitting at 13-3. The Ravens are sitting at 11-5. Lamar Jackson at 3,955 passing yards with 39 touchdowns, 850 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns. That's crazy numbers, and they still got 1 game left to go, which I believe Lamar Jackson will play in. I'm not sure if they're going to sit the starters or not, but they're sitting at 11-5 right now. I don't know if they're going to fight for a better seeding by playing the starters, but Josh Allen, his numbers sit at 3,730 yards with 28 passing touchdowns, 500 yards rushing, and 12 rushing touchdowns, okay? So Lamar, I'm going to say Josh Allen has 40 total touchdowns right now. Lamar is sitting at 43 total touchdowns, with the better record going to Buffalo. But the head-to-head, which is very important to me, the head-to-head is very important to me. The Ravens smashed the Buffalo Bills this year in the regular season, 35-10. I didn't even score a check. I'm just remembering this straight off the top of my head. I believe it was 35-10. Y'all can go and look it up, but I know they beat them real good. Okay. So if your numbers are better, Lamar Jackson got more touchdowns than him, he got more yards than him, and I beat you head to head, you can't do nothing with me right now. I'm ahead of you right now. I beat you head to head. You got a better record than me, but I beat you head to head, and I got better numbers than you. I'm having the best season. He got the number. I believe Lamar Jackson is sitting at the number 2 passer rating of all time right now. That's held by Aaron Rodgers. And I believe it's like a few points off from being the number 1 passer rating of all time. Let's see if he's going to continue this to rise with the passer rating and end up passing Aaron Rodgers for the greatest passer rating of all time. Lamar Jackson has been amazing this year, and I'm hearing people talk about, oh, he got Derrick Henry. Well, he had Derrick Henry last year, and he won the MVP. Okay, so Keaton Mitchell, J.K. Dobbins, all those guys that they had in the backfield, they always going to be able to run the ball. They are committed to running the ball in Baltimore. That's what they do. They run the ball and they play defense. Now that they got Lamar Jackson, to be honest, Lamar Jackson is becoming the best passer that they've had, even with the legs that he has. So he's becoming the most dangerous quarterback of all time. I'm telling you. I know where Mahomes sit with his talent, with everything that Mahomes does, but as far as being a real threat through the passing game and the rushing game, Lamar Jackson is the most dangerous guy that I've ever seen right now, and he's still young. Lamar Jackson is probably 27 years old at the most. He still got a lot of years to go, guys. He's still healthy. He knows how to get down. He knows how to slide. He knows how to run out of bounds. He get guys off balance with a quick move to the left and then a bounce it out to the right. That's what Lamar Jackson does, man. He, in my opinion, is the lead for the MVP this year. I'm not gonna say Josh Allen. Josh Allen put up a hell of a year this year. He had a hell of a year this year. Look at their record. It shows. But your numbers are not better. And when you had a chance to go head to head with Lamar Jackson, the guy whooped y'all. They whooped y'all. It was a good victory for the Baltimore Ravens. Okay? I want to say Sam Darnold. I'll take my hat off to Sam Darnold because he's having a damn good year. Also, Baker Mayfield. I feel like Baker Mayfield, I know their record not that good, but dog, man, Baker Mayfield played some football this year. Those are two guys who I doubted coming into their careers, the first few years of their careers. I doubted them. Sam Darnold started out with the Jets. Baker Mayfield started out with Cleveland. He did win a playoff game with Cleveland, but that was a year that they had Nick Chubb and they had Kareem Hunt, which they ran the air up out of the ball that year going into the playoffs. They won a playoff game. They lost to Kansas City Chiefs in the next round. Okay, Patrick Mahomes went out there and hurt, and Chad Henne came in and won that game against the Cleveland Browns. Okay, but Sam Darnold is having a great year. I take my hat off to him. I take my hat off to Baker Mayfield. Both of those guys are showing a different side of their game. Okay, give them a little bit of talent. Well, not saying that Baker didn't have talent at Cleveland, but over the last few years, he stopped in Carolina. Cleveland got rid of him. He stopped in Carolina, and he also went to the Rams, and the Rams let him walk. I know he wasn't going to take that starting job over Matthew Stafford, but at the same time, I want to give them credit. I know they're not going to be no time soon in the MVP top whatever in the MVP conversation, but Sam Darnold, he should get some votes. I'm not gonna lie, Sam Darnold should get some votes, and I really think that the Vikings should consider keeping Sam Darnold. They'll be foolish to think about starting J.J. McCarthy next year. J.J. McCarthy was a quarterback that they drafted out of Michigan who won the national championship last year. He did not do nearly enough to show me that he's worthy of being a starting quarterback in the NFL. J.J. McCarthy being hurt probably the best thing that happened to the Minnesota Vikings this year or in the last few years, because if they would have started him over Sam Darnold, given Sam Darnold's history, but looking at what he did this year alone was great work. And that was a great move for them to bring him in, have him with multiple. I think Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison are both number ones. Jordan Addison could be a number one somewhere. He definitely could be a number one somewhere. Then you add T.J. Hockenson and bring in Aaron Jones from the Packers. Okay, so this was an MVP conversation. I just wanted to shout out Sam Darnold because of the work that he did. If it wasn't for the astronomical numbers that Lamar Jackson put up, over 850 yards rushing, with this crazy passing season he's having, with the opportunity to go for 40 touchdowns, it's just amazing, man. I got to take my hat off to Lamar. Lamar is the MVP of this year. Let me know who y'all think the MVP is, man. Also, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man. hit that notification bell so you'll know when I drop a video. All right, and I'll get back with y'all in the next one.